available? Yes. Now, the 1,000-year toilet is going to be available, not at big box stores because you have to measure the actual body of the individual. Yes. Let's say your own student is 2 years behind the rest of the students, is approximately 5 to 8 inches taller than all the other students for whatever reason. Yeah. We're going to make sure that there isn't a student anywhere in the United States that is in the wrong grade unless they actually have the academic need to be a grade behind. But this idea of 2 grades behind, yeah, I think it does violate the actual laws. Now, when looking through the technology, yes, I had noticed that there's certain improvements that we could be making. I'm going to want to know the spectrum in use in every school. Yes. And then I was watching a show called Modern Marvels last night. Yeah. Considering I have no cable available to me. You know this high pressure, high temperature plastic? Yes. I was impressed with the size of machinery. In fact, I had redesigned some machinery. You know, when you have half the weight and the actual strength of light tensile strength metals, yes, there's a possibility of making front end loaders out of plastic, most of their moving parts, yes. Now, maybe not the bucket, but the other parts that don't dig into the ground, yes. And then there were some manufacturers that were using their own smeltering plants. Yeah, I was wanting to recycle most of the junk cars of the United States of America. Yes. And smeltering that up to a composite metal strength of about 4 to 5,000 degrees. Thinking that would desalinate some water while cooling the metal. Now, let's say you had a tensile strength of a composite junk metal. Yes. Of probably 2 to 5 times the actual strength of the metal that's being used in the manufacturing of the largest heavy equipment of the United States. In fact, I found out, yeah, somebody had been engineering tires that cost $180,000 to replace every 6 months to 12 months, and I had designed the 500,000 mile tire. Yes, we did. I thought semi trucks could use a 500,000 mile tire since a lot of semis they go a million miles. But when I saw the size of those tires and the engineering involved in making it, I thought for $180,000, I could chop up some old tires, heat it up to approximately 3,500 to 4,000 degrees. Yes, cool it and form it into a tire that was needing to replace every 3 to 5 years. Right. Now at $180,000 a tire, I thought I was missing out on a lot of industrial manufacturing that should be available to me. Now, a lot of these big machinery makers, yes, they're using a lot of the old innovations where I could make most of the actual machinery out of recycled garbage that can be smeltered and it can be molded, yes, so as to not have the heaviness, yeah. And then when you're using 1,500 gallons a day to run one of these, and a lot of it is just the manufacturing of electricity because of the size of the electrical generator, yeah, necessary to run the hydraulics. Yes. I think I can cut the cost. I can reduce the weight of heavy equipment by half as much. Yes. And I can make myself a very healthy profit in the very largest of industrial machinery. Now, I like the idea of cutting across this coal mining where you just strip all the dirt off. Yes, I found out because of government regulations that you have to put that back after you take the coal out. I thought it was stupid. Why don't I just put all of that human waste, slurry it up, yes, and put it in there and just put a little dirt on the top of it and call her good, as if it would compost. Yes. Now, all that good dirt that you're having to put back after you've already scraped it off the earth, you would think that that would be saleable, yes, to some of those that want some topsoil, bottom soil, or whatever soil they want. Yeah. Why don't I get you to sell me all of your human nutrient? Yes, I will pay you $1 for every million pounds of it. And you can pay me whatever you're paying to treat it right now. Yeah, in transportation costs. Yeah, sounds like a good deal. I'll give you a 10% discount for every million gallons of human nutrient that you give me. And then for all of those involved in the strip mining of the coal industry, yeah, don't put it back. You would think soil would be soil. hmm And we could make a little railroad track. We could dump it all in there. Yeah. We could put the old dirt that you took off after you got the coal. We could put it back on top of it. Yes. We could sell off all that dirt for those that want some dirt. Okay. We can make money from the coal. We can make money from the dirt. We can make money for the transporting of the human nutrient. And we would have that very expensive cost of $1 for every million pounds of it as an expense to doing business. Now, I want you to understand right now.